Well, let's start with you. You just tell me what's going on, right? I mean, you've been on Twitter. It's clear to me that you want a fight, right? So, what's the latest?
I don't know, as much as I know, I've been working hard with Ali Abdulaziz, my manager. We've been talking to Dana White, Sean Shelby, and asking. And even when we have a meeting, me and Ali, we think about options. We look at the ranks. Yeah, maybe this guy, that guy, and we don't know. We're waiting. And I think is Leon Edwards. He's waiting for the fight, for November 6th fight. He's hoping that Kamaru wins, so he might be the number one contender. But I think he's waiting, And then if Kobe wins, he kind of knows that I want to fight, and I think he kind of know if something goes wrong, then I fight Burns. I think he's kind of waiting on that. And Masvidal, I think he wants that fight with Leon, and I think Leon stole as much as he could, and eventually he said no. And the number one fight, if you ask me who you want, I want Leo. But I know he with that freaking win streak, even though I know he's not kind of convincingly, he's not clear like Dustin Poirier was, like Corey and Sanhagen was not clear that he's the number one contender because the lack of time like took so only guy that he beat on the top 10 is my guy Luke, and that she was 1999. I don't even know how long that. And after that, he get the eye poke with Bilal, and then Nate Diaz. The end, it wasn't the end to make a freaking statement, but I got it. I got it. I don't like the guy. I want to fight him, but I don't think it right now. But I just see a clear path this last week. Masvidal saying he wants to fight. He want to fight. He want to blast the UFC. And bro, I'm right here knowing, and it's different because I don't like Leon Edwards because I think that he's been saying. But on the other hand, I like Masvidal. I have a tremendous respect for the guy. Freaking BMF, those crazy street fights back in the days, over 50 fights. Yeah, I want to fight Masvidal. I think that's the fight that can happen right now. We both here in South Florida, do here in Miami. If you want to put the BMF in the line, you put it. But that's the fight that I want right now. That's the number one fight that I want right now.
Well, what is how do you feel about how much he'll want that fight? Like if you're in his shoes, are you optimistic that that's a fight that he'll have interest in?
I think so. Just because of the things that he be saying, he want to rank it opponent. He will still want to fight for the title one more time. And most ranked opponent available is me because number one is freaking Kobe Covington is fighting Kamaru. I'm the number two. I'm the higher ranked and available, and I want to fight as most that he wants. And I think he won. I think he's down for scrap. I don't think he's freaking Leo Edwards pick and choose the right fight, the right time. I think Masvidal was a real fighter, and I think he wants that fight.
So you said that you and Ali have been talking to the UFC, Dana and Hunter. Have you brought this to them? Have you said, "Hey, put me with Jorge"? What have they said about it?
Yeah, we talk about this week a lot, and they see we're gonna work on it. We see I'm done. I'm done texting Hunter, Sean Shelby, Dana. I did so much and annoying for a couple weeks. Hey Dana, you mad at me or something? Why? They say because you don't give me a fight. I say we work on it next week. Hey, you got any news? Not yet. Been doing that for like over 3 months. So I'm like, I'm not gonna annoy that guy anymore. He knows. They know where they want to fight. Jorge been saying that he wants to fight. Now it's up to the promoter. I work tirelessly. I work very hard to get a fight. So now I'm kind of still training, still want to fight, but I was so frustrated in the beginning, but now I'm kind of more relaxed. Give me a fight. Whenever I cannot dance by myself, I need a partner. So found me a partner and just in a contract. I'm easy as you guys already know. Just in a freaking contract.
You said that you want to fight Leon, but you kind of understand where he's at. Do you think it's going to work out for him? Do you think all of this ends with Leon getting a? Will Leon's next fight be for a title? Do you think it'll work out for him?
To be honest, as of right now, I hope it doesn't work. I hope that guy fights because for sure he got the streak. For sure, COVID hits everybody. Don't be all the COVID hits everybody, and but I just think he stalls a lot. He don't want to fight. He want to hold that position. He just got that fight with Kanza even scheduled because the ranking thing that they took him out of the ranking, they forced him to fight, and then he accept the fight. I just don't think he. I think he's very freaking young. You know, I just turned 35. These guys who are 30, 29, and he don't want to fight. I hope right now it doesn't work good for him, so he kind of messed up. I should fight this guy, that guy. I hope it doesn't work. And but even working or not, I think passing 2-3 years ago, I lost a lot of time holding that position. I think he's gonna repent a lot for don't fight at his peak. You know, at his best, he not making the wrong decisions. I don't know if it's his decision, his management decision, his team decision, but I don't think it's too wise. You know, I think he could be winning paychecks if he was fighting, if he's that good, if he's that confident that he can become a champion. I'm not saying fighting me, but he could fight Jorge, he could fight Luca, he could fight anyone, get more paychecks, get more fans, making a clear statement for a number one contender, but he's not doing so.
You were surprised when he didn't take the fight with Jorge, right? Didn't you tweet about it? Didn't you say were you surprised that he didn't
I did admit. I think stylistically is a good fight for Leon Edwards. And bro, the guy hit you with 3 pieces in the soda, and you've been asking for this fight for years. Now the guy says yes, you say no. Man, that guy's a freaking coward. The way I see in Brazil in the street, if I tell my friends, my coach and my guys in Brazil, man, that guy beat me on the street, and they run, they break out the fight. Now they offer the fight, and I say no, bro. They're gonna bully me. They're gonna talk so much. It's not real. In Brazil, he's a freaking, people don't respect him. Does that if he does that in Brazil, in here, think anywhere in Russia, those guys are crazy. The guy hit you on the street, and they ask you for the fight, and you say no. It doesn't go through my mind. I don't know what he's doing, who is his mentor, who is his manager, but I think they're not doing a good job.
Well, as I kind of look down the road, and obviously I hope that you get, I hope you get a fight. I hope you because I can tell, like, everybody in the sport knows that when you're not active, you get frustrated. You want to get in there. If you don't get a fight in the next month, I could see, Khamzat Chimaev has a tough fight for him at UFC 267. But if he wins that fight, then it's like, people are gonna be like, well, he's got to fight a top 5 guy again. Like, what if Khamzat looks great in his return at UFC 267? I could see them coming to you and saying, hey, Gilbert, would you fight him? What would your thoughts be if they asked you to fight Chimaev?
They know I don't give. I freaking asked for Neil Magny, and they might change the opinion because I said, give me freaking Neil Magny. I text them and I said, then I give me freaking Neil Magny. I don't give. And they say, no, he's not too ranked. He's not. He's too behind on the ranking. They might change that for Khamzat. Bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna say no. But if you're gonna give me Khamzat right now, give me Neil Magny. It just, I should fight already. Let's say Khamzat's fighting on October 30. I should fight. I could have a date already with Neil Magny, and then Khamzat, and then I want to stay active. So I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to say no to any one of these guys. But for sure, I'd rather fight Masvidal, Leon Edwards, guys that are going to make sense. But if UFC want to play that way, we'll see. I might fight this guy. I don't give.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.